was full of dragons, so when they were baking.
What's up, you guys? How are you guys today? Welcome back to another day here at the House of M&J Incorporated. Welcome back also to today's cooking video on the Stoner Degree. Let's get started. Today we'll be making a honey walnut shrimp and a chow chow ba ramen noodle. So the ingredients we have for today are, for the shrimp, your regular shrimp. I have water and salt in there to let the shrimp soak in the salt and the water so that it could grip onto the next item. Here I put together a baking soda, flour, pepper, salt mixture together for the batter. On top of that, a sweetened condensed milk with mayo and honey for the actual honey walnut shrimp part. And yeah, that's the basics for the honey walnut shrimp. The next thing we're going to be doing is boiling some water, which is already over there on the stove, with this in it, which is your ground up pork belly. And then I have some cubed pork belly that we will be throwing into the oven. Next, we will be boiling this with the bacon bits, technically, with it, after I put the pork into the broth. Then we'll be adding fish oil, soy sauce, dashi, wasabi, and octopus sauce. Right now, what we're going to start off with is turning up the heat on the olive oil that is in this pan right here. And we're going to turn it up to medium heat. So what we're trying to do here, guys, is put the shrimp with the batter next into the frying pan. To do this, I'll need to grab a plate so that excess spillage will drop right on top of the plate with the batter. Put your shrimp over the plate and then just simply go like this. You see how it clings on and leaves a really nice kind of texture towards it. And I'm just going to keep on doing this with all the shrimp, and it will stick onto there as if it's with egg. I don't prefer egg on my shrimp. I actually prefer more of a dry batter than a wet batter. But yeah, we will get back to you guys in a minute on this. So now that we have all these breaded, we're going to put them into a shallow bath of olive oil I have already heated up. So I'm going to turn it up to half the heat that it's supposed to heat up at, medium heat. And we're just going to take the shrimp and cook them. And now, while those are cooking, I'm going to grab another plate and line it with a paper towel on top of it. That way the excess grease can be put into the paper towel rather than on the shrimp itself. Grab your tongs, check them. Pull them out. And we're just going to repeat this process throughout the video. We will get you guys up to date and everything else after these few previews and other things that most people would say on television. Not really going to happen. Now we're going to make the sauce for the honey walnut shrimp. So What we do is we take a cup of mayo, which I'm just eyeballing this, which should be about that much. And to keep the spoon greased so nothing really holds on, I put oil or something onto here to make it not cling on. So the next ingredient is honey. Wow, who knew? I sure didn't. What we have next is sweetened condensed milk. We only need 2 spoonfuls of this stuff, so we don't really need all that much. Actually, I think I could go for 1. Wash that out. Remember, like I always say, kids, cleaning is the most important thing you can do in the kitchen once you're done. Next, we take salt and pepper for this blend, and just that much or so, a pinch. And then we stir this together. And if you feel like you need more, just add whatever you feel like. I feel like that I need to put a little bit more sweetened condensed milk just for a little bit extra flavor. So good. Love sweetened condensed milk. And there you have the sauce for the honey walnut shrimp. Let's get forward, guys, and see you in the next clip. So now that we have the water boiling for the chow chow ba, we're going to add this pork into there. And we're going to dump it into this water that I've already seasoned with salt. So just dump that in there. Put a lid on it. And let that boil for up to 5 to 10 minutes, or you could do it for 3 to 4 hours. Since we're just making a dinner time meal, we're just trying to make it as simple as possible. So yeah, we will get back to you guys in a minute. Okay guys, now that you can see that all the shrimp are nice and done, we are going to finish the shrimp off. Now, we take our sauce, scoop a good amount, and just kind of drizzle it all over. Take a spatula, kind of just mix everything all around. So normally you would add walnuts to this, but unfortunately we don't have any walnuts. So this is just honey shrimp, pretty much today. So now that we're all done with the honey walnut shrimp, let's get back to the chow chow ba. Now, boil the pork for 10 minutes in this pot. So now we're going to take out all the remaining pieces of pork right here and drain out any excess water that might have been there. Okay, so since we have our stock now, we can add the other ingredients. What we do is we take fish sauce first and just dump a tiny bit in there. Octopus sauce. Soy sauce, which I have to remove the cap because it's a brand new bottle. Twist it back on. Pour that in there. And just mix that up a little bit. And then we're going to add dashi. Just a little bit for flavor. Ramen. We place the ramen right in there. Put on the lid. And then we wait about, let me see, 4 minutes while it's boiling. Now we cut up these like you saw before, and we are going to put this in a toaster oven. Just your standard Asian typical toaster oven, nothing fancy, just what we use here at the house of M&J Incorporated. So we are going to preheat this to 400 degrees and keep it in there for 30 minutes. We will be right back with you guys after these short messages. So now we're back. The chow shaba ramen should be ready, and we are going to plate everything up. So come over here, guys. We're going to grab 2 plates. Since here at the house of M&J Incorporated, we have a duo. So, yeah, let's get started here. So, as you can see, I got the chow shaba ramen noodles all ready to go. I don't prefer them to be like your typical ramen. I let the broth soak into the noodles and make them a little bit more tender and a little bit more flavorful. And I added all those little bits of pork belly that we had boiling in the water earlier. So now we take this, we put it on the plate, and we go like this. And like I say, we're not fancy here at the house of M&J Incorporated. So yeah, there is the first plate. And we take 5 pieces of the nice, beautiful pork belly for this plate. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that one's done. And now we put this to the back. And now I empty out the rest onto the plate. And yeah, guys, we plated that up. Now we put this into the sink, let it soak for a little while, and then we take the rest of the chow shaba pork. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to always clean your plates, guys. And now that we have all this plated up, if you prefer wasabi or anything spicy like I do, I like wasabi on my plate. So I'm going to take a little bit of this wasabi, check to see if there's a lid, which there is. Don't do that at home, kids. And you can just add as much as you want. So yeah, and now we plate up the honey walnut shrimp. And there you have it, guys. A plate fit for a king, honey walnut shrimp, and chow shaba ramen noodles. We hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and we will gladly see you guys another day. Peace out, guys.
The villagers were a buffet, like stomachs groaned and moaned away. All you can eat and then some more. When beasts got full and left us alone. Scatter, flee, and escape, to live to fight another day. Run, run, don't be slow, or be like a flaming marshmallow.